The 2024 housing market has officially kicked off strong, and it's only mid-January. I mean, sellers have decided that they don't want to wait any longer, and buyers are jumping in before rates go down further, bringing back multiple bids. I mean, my team saw a huge jump in loan applications, and agents I'm talking to are watching listings they've had sitting on the market for months all of a sudden have 35 showings and 4 offers. So what happened? In my last video, I took a deep dive into my predictions for 2024, the Fed moves, and where interest rates and home prices are going. Today, I want to talk about the door that just opened, how investors are jumping in quickly, and what you as a buyer need to know if 2024 is the year you are planning on buying a home. And make sure to watch for our next video where we take a dive into the Economics 101. I want to break down those monthly and weekly economic data points and why interest rates react the way they do when those reports hit the headlines. But before we get started, do me a favor. And if you find any value in my videos at all, please hit that thumbs up. I mean, not only does it help this video get out to more people, it helps me reach my goal of helping more folks just like you start their journey towards building wealth through real estate. And if you want to become an expert in all things real estate, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. So let's start out with where we are today. I mean, 2024 is coming off the least affordable homeownership year on record. It was an awful time to try to get into the market. Interest rates were 8%. Inventory was low. In fact, inventory today is half of what it was January of 2019, keeping national home prices stable to appreciating. Of course, we know real estate is hyperlocal. Denver saw a slight uptick in inventory of about 4.5% from 2022, but still down 1% from 2019. We also saw our second lowest new listing month in history, December 2023, second only to December 2022. So even as rates hit 8%, we saw our home prices soften only 1.7%, which in my opinion is like plus or minus zero. And now rates aren't 8%. In fact, they've dropped almost 1.5 points to 6.6%. And they've stayed there for more than a month. I mean, I could put my economist hat on and tell you all the data that came out for the last 30 days. But suffice it to say, there was a lot and nothing. Rates have moved sideways. This consistency is giving buyers the ability to plan and budget. I'm going to touch more on that in just a minute. So is this the bottom? I mean, you never really know until you look backwards, but one of the indicators that I look at personally is investor activity. I am on multiple email distribution lists, and I'm hearing it from listing agents as well. Investors are out. They're looking for deals, but they're busy. They know that long-term real estate always goes up. In fact, if you think about the numbers, a $525,000 home at a historical average of 3.6%, and that's the national historic average. I mean, think Detroit, Oklahoma City, Denver, all included. Some are lower, some are higher. But if I go 3.6% in just 20 years, that appreciation will give me an asset value of over $1 million. Again, real estate's hyperlocal. Here in the Denver market, we see closer to 6% historical average. If I take Denver's median home at a 6% appreciation, that could yield you $230,000 in net wealth in just 5 years alone, including principal reduction and appreciation, not including rental income. We're not going to see 6% this year. but I do expect 2 to 4% growth, and that's huge. Additionally, rents are expected to start leveling off to slight increases. They've been down last year, especially in the low to moderate income rentals, which is different than luxury. I mean, luxury rentals are expected to continue to be soft because we're seeing more inventory come on the market here locally. So where does this leave you, a buyer or seller, in today's market? Sellers? I hear you. You are done waiting. We're seeing it as new listings are starting to pick up again. Here's an interesting stat. We hit a high of 93% mortgage holders who were locked in under 6% in 2022. Now, all mortgage holders, only 88% of them are locked in under 6%. It's coming down. We're also seeing refinance applications up 10%, showing that homeowners are willing to let go of their low rates to either pull out cash to pay off high interest debt or expand their investment portfolio. Either way, we're moving more homeowners away from those locked in low interest rates. Buyers are getting active too. I mean, mortgage purchase applications were up 6% week over week nationwide. They want to take advantage of slightly lower demand, given today's stability of 6.6% mortgage rates and the pop of inventory we all saw right at the beginning of this year. This pre-spring market is where buyers are still looking for opportunity and deals. But I do want to wrap up today's video with a little bit of warning. 2024 is going to be the year of the escrow. Homeowners insurance is up. 2022 was one of the most costly insurance years in history due to natural disasters. It's up 15% nationwide. Here in Colorado, we're seeing an increase of up to 43%. That's a massive ding on my monthly budget. Property taxes are also up. This year, we're up 35% in Colorado. You've got to remember that property tax assessors typically review every other year. We just happen to be looking back at the highest appreciating years and carrying that forward into higher property tax bills coming due this spring. HOA dues are also going up substantially as they're experiencing increased insurance dues and increased property taxes. And they're passing that on to the homeowner, up upwards of 100 to 600%. Buyers, knowing your true budget and understanding today's market is crucial to making the best decision for your finances and your family. Becoming a homeowner in 2024 doesn't have to be stressful or exhausting. I mean, honestly, come on. This is supposed to be one of your most exciting times in your life. So being armed with an understanding of the market and the economy as a whole will help you achieve this success. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them down in the comments below or reach out to me directly. And if buying a home is on your to-do list in 2024, my team and I would not only be honored to go to work for you, we would love to champion your successful homeownership. So until next time, here's to kicking off an incredible 2024.